Namaste and welcome to all mamas to my prenatal yoga. I'm Liel and I'm excited to share with you fourth episode of my prenatal yoga classes. All my prenatal yoga classes are good for any trimester that you can practice anytime and anywhere. Today we're gonna focus on letting go of tension and tightness out of the body, especially after a long day, after a long week. It can be a good practice to practice before you go to bed or just anytime that you feel like you just need to let go. So hop on your mat and let's get started. In this class, we're gonna use a strap. You can use a strap. I'm using my husband's belt. You can use a scarf, a t-shirt. A block can be really, really helpful if you don't have one, a pillow or a book. So we will begin our practice in cross-legged seated position. It's always nice to elevate our hips above the knees. So go ahead and place your object, your block or your pillow underneath your seat bones. Rooting down, finding center, placing the hands on your knees, stacking the head right over the shoulders, shoulders over your hip bones, and close your eyes. Relaxing all the tiny muscles on our face, relaxing the shoulders, the entire body, bringing the awareness to our breath, to our physical shape, to our emotions, and just asking ourselves what is that we need to let go of today, right now, in this practice. It can be one thing, it can be 10 things. Whatever you need to let go, prepare it to let it go. A big inhale in through your nose. Begin to explode your lungs with air. Hold your breath. Open mouth. Exhale. Let it out. Stay a little bit empty. Then again, inhale in through your nose. Holding the breath. Open mouth. Just let go of something right away. Good. Seal your lips, breathing in through your nose. Exhaling out of your nose, trying to match the length of our exhalations to the length of our inhalations. And repeating this breath over and over again, breathing in through the nose and out of your nose. You can keep your eyes closed or open your eyes. Begin to drop the chin into your chest. And then slowly roll your head to the right shoulder. Just holding here a little bit, stretching our neck. If you need a little bit more sensation, you can bring the right hand on top of your head. Slightly, gently pull it down, not too much. And then breathe into your side neck. Inhale. Exhale. Let go of your hand if it's there. Then roll your chin back to center. Give yourself a moment here. And then roll your head all the way to your left shoulder, stretching the right side of our neck. Breathing in and out. And if you're willing for a little bit more sensation, the left hand gonna come on top of the head, gently, slightly pulling closer towards the left shoulder. And then taking a full cycle of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Letting go of the head. Roll the chin back to center. And we're going to do half circles. Roll the head to the right shoulder. And then to your left. And back to the right. And to the left. Let's do one more. Each side. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Now let's do a full circle. Inhale, roll to the right. Go all the way around as you exhale. Come back to center and then inhale, roll to your left. all the way back and around as you're coming to center. Go drop your head, chin to your chest, interlace both of your hands behind your head. Squeeze the elbows toward each other and slowly, slowly pull your head down. So stretching the back of our neck. Full cycle of breath, inhale. Exhale. Lift the head back up. Beautiful. Align the crown of your head, all the shoulders. Blink your eyes to open. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Exhale, right palm to the floor. I'm going to lean to the right as we're stretching the left side body. Gaze underneath your left armpit. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left hand down. Stretch the right side, gazing underneath the right armpit. Inhale, reach both of the arms up. Now let's find a twist. Left hand to the right knee, right fingers behind you. Try to lengthen out of your crown. Gaze over your right shoulder as you twist. Inhale, reach both of the arms up, a twist. Exhale, opposite side, right hand to your left knee, left fingers behind you. Lengthen up and then gaze over your left shoulder as you twist. Back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, plug the hands to your heart and go ahead and find your strap, your scarf, or whatever you have. So we're gonna hold it much, much wider than shoulders width apart. Arms in the front of you. Inhale, sweep the arms up and over your head. And as you exhale, reach the back behind you. Now, some of you might need a little bit more distance on the strap, or maybe you want to close the distance if you want to feel more sensation. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring it in front of you. And then 5 cycles like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Feel free to close your eyes. Just connect to your breath and sensations. Inhale up. Exhale in front of you. If you need more, just try to maybe shorten a little bit the distance for 3. Last 2. Then last 1. Beautiful. Now let's bring the strap all the way up and over the head, and then we're gonna lean to the right and to the left, stretching the side body, and to the right and left, and really pulling that strap down to the earth and to the right. Ooh, feels so good. And to the left, and 1 more each side, to the right and to the left. Beautiful. Slowly release, put that strap aside. Lift your sit bones up, remove the object underneath you, place it in front of you, and we're just gonna make our way into child's pose. Big toes to touch, knees out wide, reach the arms in front of you as you're resting your forehead on your mat. Relaxing the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Lift the gaze up. Make your way into all fours. Let's find a tabletop. Shoulders over hands, hips over your knees. Just a few gentle cycles of cat-cow. Inhale, dip the belly, cow pose, arching the lower back. And exhale, cat, chin to your chest, hugging the belly in. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then come back into neutral spine. Walk the hands forward, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Begin to glide the sit bones high and up. Good, now downward facing dog. Just go ahead and bicycle those legs. You can place your feet hip distance apart or a little bit wider. So it depends how much space do you need, how much space your baby need. Try to bring the chest closer to your thighs, a lot of length in your spine. Then inhale, glance out. And as you exhale, step the right foot outside of your right hand into lizard lunge. Come down to your left knee. And tuck your toes. Arms can be completely straight, or you can bring your forearms onto your block or onto the floor. Again, close your eyes. Inhale, breathe in, a lot of space. And as you breathe out, just letting go of any tightness or tension. Beautiful. Come back into straight arms. We're going to ground the left hand to the floor and inhale, sweep the right arm up. Find a big twist as you're sinking the hips more forward. Maybe you can bend your left knee, send the right arm back behind you to catch your foot. Maybe you don't have to do that. It's an option. If you feel you have more room to go. Now breathe in. Bring the gaze up, lift the chest up, breathe out. Slowly release. Pigeon pose, walk your right foot to the left, drop the knee down, then sink the hips. Now, if you have a lot of gap in between your right thigh and the floor, you can place a block underneath, or you can place a block underneath your left thigh. And a little bit wiggle side to side, level both of your hips, and slowly come down to your forearms, surrendering to our shape. Hips is one of the places where we store the most tightness, the most emotions, a lot of gunk. So this is your great opportunity to breathe and let it go. So if you feel a lot of tightness right now in this area, your hips just asking you, please let go. Please make me feel lighter. So as you inhale, breathe in that new space, that new good energy. And as you exhale, even open mouth, feel all the tightness just going out. Let's take one more breath here. Lift your gaze, come up on your fingers, straighten the arms, and we will sweep that left leg in front of us. So bringing the sole of your right foot into the left inner thigh, into half straddle, half seated straddle forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up, and as you exhale, slightly pivot to your left leg as you folding forward. Now be really mindful of your belly. If your heel gonna press into your belly, so move your leg a little bit more forward. So you have to create that space so you don't have any pressure on your baby. And then maybe walk the arms a little bit around. Maybe it's gonna feel better for you to fold forward, maybe to the other side. Just go ahead and just find what feels good. I think I'm gonna bring my forearms in front of me. This is the best solution for me right now, as my belly is pretty big and I don't want to squeeze my baby girl. Big breath in, big breath out. Lift your gaze, slowly come up. Now bring the right fingers in front of you. We're going to sweep the left arm across your face and maybe pressing the floor whereas you're lifting the hips up and forward, finding a little bit of back bend. Inhale. Exhale, sink. And then maybe to the other side, left fingers back behind you, sweeping the right arm across your face, lifting the hips as much as you can, and then sink, exhale. Inhale, left arm gonna come up. So this side gonna go a little bit higher. Inhale. Exhale, sink. And then opposite side. Inhale, right arm across your face. Lift as much as you can. And sink. Beautiful. Bring both of the soles of your feet to touch into Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. And then slowly begin to fold forward. Maybe a little bit sway side to side. Take one breath, maybe reach the arms a little bit longer in front of you. Inhale. Big exhale. Walk the hands all the way backward. Fingers point towards your glutes. Place your feet down to the earth and then lift into tabletop to release any tension from the hips. Maybe drop the head back behind you. Sway side to side. Then lower the sit bones back down, cross the ankles, bring the hands forward, make your way into tabletop, and then a few circles with the hips here. So big, big circles, creating a lot of space. And go ahead and switch the direction. And then a few more cat-cows. Inhale deep the belly. Exhale, round the upper back. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. One more inhale, lower. And cat pose. Come back into neutral spine. Tuck the toes under. Glide the sit bones high and up. Downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, walk the hands backward towards your feet. Ragdoll position, grab the opposite elbows. You can open up your feet here a little bit wider if you need more space. Let go of your head and neck completely, reaching the crown of your head to the earth as you swing side to side, shifting weight from one foot to another. Let go of your grip. Open up the feet to the outer edges of your mat, heels in, toes out, squatting down into Malasana, yogi squat, or a frog pose. And here I want you just to begin to move side to side, shifting weight from one foot to another. And when you feel ready, find stillness, plugging the hands to your heart. Help yourself to open up the knees with your elbows. Again, some of you might be just right here, and that's totally fine. It doesn't matter how deep you go. What it really matters is the sensation that you feel. And if you feel stretch, you're doing it absolutely right. Everybody is completely different. So tune into your own body, into your own sensation. Then let's bring the fingers down, lift the sit bones high and up. Open up the feet to a little bit wider, all the way out of the mat into straddle forward fold. And just bring the right hand in between your feet as you're sweeping the left arm up and then find a twist. Take a breath in, breath out. And then let's switch. Left fingers in between your hands. Inhale, right arm up. Try to stack the shoulders as you're twisting. Deep breath out. Slowly fold forward. Shift a little bit more weight to the balls of your feet. Maybe grabbing behind your calves, ankles, or heels, and then pulling ourselves down. And hands back to center. Heel toe your feet to make our way back into downward facing dog. Then from downward facing dog, inhale, look up, and exhale, step your left foot outside of your left hand, dropping down to your knee into your lizard lunge. Again, make sure that you heel inside, toes outside, align with your knee. Notice how you feel right here. If there is more room to go, you might come down to your forearms. Maybe finding a little bit movement. All the awareness to our inhales and exhales. And from our lizard lunge, come back to straight arms, pressing the right hand firmly into the earth. And as you inhale, sweep your left arm up, find a twist. You might stay here, or maybe to go deeper, bend your right knee, reach the left arm back behind you to catch your foot. And as you do so, drop the hips down, gaze over your left shoulder, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Wherever you are, full cycle of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly release. And then let's make our way into Pigeon Pose. Walk your left foot to the right as you're dropping the knee down. And again, fill up your gaps with your props if you need. If not, slightly wiggle, find your comfort zone, and begin to surrender down to your forearms as you're letting go of your head and neck and closing the eyes, finding a few breaths. See if you can relax your jaw. Separate your teeth. And keep everything really soft. Slowly lift your gaze, come back into straight arms, and let's sweep the right leg forward as we're bringing the sole of your left foot into the right inner thigh. And again, it depends where you are at your pregnancy, how big is your belly. For some of you, this is going to be already too much, as for me. So I'm going to just bring my foot a little bit out. Reach the arms up, inhale, pivot to the right leg, and with the exhale, begin to fold. Any amount that you can. And if it doesn't feel comfortable for you, so you can always pivot to the front, come down to your forearms, or even go to the other side and stretch the left side, the right side body. So there is no rules. It's all about the sensation. We look in sensation. We're looking to create space. We're looking to let go of tightness and tension. Slowly come up. And from here, we're going to straddle the left leg also out. And come into straddle forward fold. And then slowly begin to fold forward any amount that you can. Now, if you don't have any a belly just yet and you want to go a little bit deeper, you can reach the arms all the way forward and try to lower the chest down to the earth if it's accessible to you. Nice. Now from here, come all the way up, align the shoulders over hips. And we will move into double pigeon. So bring the right shin bone in front of you, flexing the foot. And then you will try to bring the left ankle on top of your right knee. For some of you, it might be not accessible, so you can find a cross-legged seat as long as you feel stretch in the outer hip. If you have a lot of gap in between your left knee and right ankle, you can place a block, a pillow, or something to close the gap. You might don't need it, and you can just stack your shin bones one on top of each other. Make sure to flex both of your feet to protect our knee joints. Rooting down through the sit bones, you can stay with your spine straight if it's already enough sensation, or if you feel you can go deeper, you can maybe lean forward, come down to your forearms. And it's a lot of going on here in these hips. Oh my God. And just try to breathe into the tightness. Inhale, create space. Exhale, let go. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. That's slowly coming up, and we're gonna switch. So bring now left shin bone in front of you, flexing the left foot, trying to bring the right ankle on top of your left knee, and trying to stack the right knee on top of your left ankle. Again, you might need some prop here to close the gap, maybe not. And again, notice that each side feels different. I feel this side right now much tighter. So notice how is it, and if you have room to go forward, begin to fold forward, maybe just a tiny bit. And when you feel more ready, you can bring your forearms down to the floor. Make sure to relax the shoulders. It's always nice here to close the eyes. It just allows us to tune deeper into our breath. About 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Slowly make your way back up. Extend both of the legs in front of you. Shake them out. And then cross your ankles, scoop slightly backward. And we're going to make our way back into that tabletop position. And again, wiggle the hips side to side. Find a few circles. one direction. Then when you're ready, go ahead and switch the direction. All right, now from tabletop, tuck your toes under and then lower your sit bones all the way down to your heels. Time to stretch those feet. So now, as we're getting a little bit bigger, we're gaining some weight. We have more weight on our feet, so our feet need to carry a little bit more. Okay, so it's really important to stretch those areas. This is a really beautiful stretch, and for some of you it might feel a little bit uncomfortable if this is the first time you do it, or it's been a very long time that you've done it. So at this point, if you feel too much, you can always lean forward a little bit, tap your knees, and then come back to this again. If you feel okay, just stay here. By the way, you can place a block in between your heels and thighs to close a gap, or if it's too much. Some of you might feel a lot of stretch in your quadriceps. Just find that your comfort place, and if you want to add a little bit more on that, go ahead and grab your strap with your right hand, lift the right arm up, bend the elbow, let the strap to hang back behind you, and then you're just gonna catch it with your left hand. So this is option one. If you feel you can go deeper and interlace your fingers, go ahead and interlace your fingers. Open the knees a little bit wider and then hinge from the hips as you're tucking the chin into your chest and then folding forward, stretching the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lift it back up. Bring the knees back into hip distance apart. Release the strap. Let's lean forward, untug the toes, make your way into tabletop. Tap your feet slightly, allow some fresh blood to flow back. And we will go there one more time to do the opposite side, okay? So tug the toes under. Sink the sit bones to the heels. Then grab the strap with your left hand. Reach the left arm up, bend your elbow, allow the strap to hang. Catch on the other side, or if you can go deeper to clamps your hands, go ahead and clamps your hands. Notice how it feels here. And if you're ready to go deeper, to fold forward a little bit, create space, straddle the knees, then chin to your chest, and then fold forward. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big inhale. Big exhale. Lift your gaze. Remove the strap, put it aside. Ooh. Bring the knees closer toward each other, hinge forward, tabletop, untuck those toes. Ooh, a lot of sensation in the feet. And then tap, 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 tap those feet. Beautiful. Tuck your toes under, glide the sit bones high and up. Downward facing dog. Just a little bit bicycle the legs. I'm going to end this practice in child's pose. So when you're ready, you're going to drop down to your knees, big toes to touch, knees out wide, and reach the arms in front of you. Place the forehead to rest on your mat. And we'll just find a few breaths here. From your child's pose, begin to lift your gaze. Walk your hands towards you, coming into a sit, plugging the hands to the heart, and as always, sealing the practice with gratitude. Gratitude for carrying this precious baby inside of us. Gratitude for busy and long days that keep our life interesting. Gratitude for our healthy body and mind, and gratitude for creating time for ourselves to move, to breathe, let go, and create a new space. Thank you very much, yogis, for joining me for this practice. I hope that you loved it, that you enjoyed. Make sure to give me your thumbs up if you loved the video. Share it. Don't forget to subscribe. And for more daily motivation, make sure to follow me on Instagram, Cherry Lady Yoga, and I hope I will be sharing some also yoga videos with my baby girl. And that's it. Have a safe and easy pregnancy. Move more, breathe more, and namaste.